Welcome everyone to GCY Live this Thursday night. I'm Gary.
And I'm Ethan. We have a lot of exciting things going on. We're switching it up from the hashtag challenge and we're moving to something totally different. We have a message. Gary's leading out an interview with a student, a bunch of student-made videos. We have a game with some students. So it's a great night.
Yeah, you know what? If you've noticed, we're in a different place, which is going to go into some good news we have for you. But instead of us telling you the good news, I have a video for you guys.
So there it is, the big news.
The big
Got a
news.
party coming up on the 28th. How many did? That's like 2 weeks away.
Yeah, that is exactly 2 weeks away. Because, next week we're not going to hold it because, we care about you spending time with your dad figures, whatever that would be, your grandfather, whoever it is. We want to honor Father's Day. We're not going to have that party, so.
So June 28th, 6 to 8, summer party. We're going to have a bunch of fun games. We'll be outside. It's going to be a great time.
So that means no more, social distancing thing, whatever?
No, I mean, we're still going to respect one another. We're going to make sure we're healthy. We're going to use hand sanitizer. We're not going to pick up pizza off the ground and eat it, Tyler. So we'll have some rules to keep everyone healthy and safe.
Okay.
And to make sure their parents don't get mad at us.
Got it.
Yeah. So there will be some differences, but the thing that really matters is we'll be back together. We won't have to watch each other on a phone screen anymore, and we can just hang out. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
You excited, Gary?
Oh, I'm pretty excited.
You ready to move on to the next thing?
Oh, yeah. What is it? What do we got for him?
So like I said, we're not doing the hashtag challenges anymore. We're doing something called Weird Amazon Products.
Awesome.
So really, it's just like the strangest things that you can find on Amazon, and we have pictures of them.
Yeah, there's pretty strange objects on there.
Yes, you can get some weird things. I'm glad we didn't buy any of this stuff, and we just have pictures.
People actually spend money on this stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely, because if it was on Amazon, someone's got to buy it. The first thing is that we have 1,500 live ladybugs you can buy from the Amazon store.
1,500. Yeah, go ahead and show that picture up there. 1,500 live ladybugs. That's a lot.
Yeah, why would you even need 1,500 ladybugs? It's definitely something like a prank, like a senior prank or something.
It has to be a prank because, are you really going to have 1,500 ladybugs as a pet? What are you going to do?
Or as to feed some weird animal.
What, 1,500 of them?
There's some big animals.
Imagine if they get loose in your house.
Ew, and they smell weird too. They're kind of pretty to look at.
Oh, they do.
They have a weird smell.
Yeah.
So that would be rough if they got loose in your house.
Yeah. So the next thing that we got is this is cat butt tissue holders. Look at that.
Wow.
So instead of having the box, you just take it out and put it in the cat.
Yeah. I definitely think this is something that you would buy.
Yeah, probably. I would definitely buy that.
You would definitely buy this. If I went to your house and I saw that, I wouldn't even be surprised.
No, I can't fully remember the prices on these, but these are about $15 and under.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah,
and especially if you have Amazon Prime, you get free shipping.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a birthday present for you, Gary.
Yeah, imagine that in the centerpiece of the dinner table.
Yeah, imagine that. That would be strange.
That would be great.
So if you're looking for a birthday present, Gary's next birthday, you know what to buy him now.
Yep.
All right, the next thing we have is a wall decal of senior citizens on a golf cart. So basically, it's just you want to hang up on your wall just some random old people golfing. I don't know what kind of room you would have that you're going to decorate it like that, but
imagine that in the living room. It could be on the big wall, so that'd be the first thing people see when they walk in.
Yeah.
And you can say that this is your grandparents.
You should definitely do that, Gary.
Definitely.
Sorry, Allie, but you should definitely do
All right, we're going to put that on our wall. Yeah, the next thing we have, if you ever are feeling envious about my beard, or even like that you can't even grow a mustache, well, got the solution for you. This is a bacon-scented mustache. So not only do you have the manliness of a mustache on your face, but you have the manliness smell of bacon 24/7.
Wow, I don't know, like, I feel like that wouldn't be nice, though. Because, like, could you imagine, like, you walked by someone and they got a whiff of bacon? It might just come off as BO. It might not even smell good.
I don't know, like, if this is, like, genuine bacon, like, waking up in the morning to smell bacon, like, that's
It's definitely
great.
not going to be like, it's going to be like artificial, fake, greasy, like, nasty smelling bacon.
You don't know that until you
I
buy
bet.
it. Maybe you should buy that.
All right, maybe I'll try it out. I do want a mustache, but maybe I'll try it out. All right, next thing we have, Gary, you'll like this one too. There's a lot of cat stuff.
Okay.
Dancing with Cats instruction book.
Okay.
So really, you're just going to learn how to dance with some cats. I don't know, like, who teaches their cat how to dance like that, but that's strange.
I mean, that's a pretty talented cat right there. Look, like,
Can your cats do that?
no, definitely not. Do you know what kind of, dance move that cat's probably doing?
It looks like Thriller, like Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
That's what it looks
It
like.
could be like the top 10 dances to teach your cat.
Yeah.
So the last thing we have for you guys, after a long, hard day, you want to relax in the bathtub, right?
Yeah.
So what better way to relax in the bathtub than with a roast beef sandwich bath soak?
That is disgusting.
So instead of smelling like lavender or I don't know what else, whatever bath
Yeah,
soap
I don't
smells
know.
like,
Vanilla.
you get to smell like a roast beef sandwich.
That is disgusting. But Arby's should definitely capitalize on that.
Oh, they should.
Like Arby's roast beef sandwich, can you imagine like them branding a bath soak?
Like, can I have a number 2 with a large drink, but on the side, like, can I have an extra like roast beef sandwich bath soak?
Yeah. First of all, like, why would anyone do that? I don't even like baths. They kind of like gross me out. Like, also, hot tubs are fine, but baths are kind of gross. And then you're like basically just sitting in fake meat. That's disgusting.
Well, there you have it for our Amazon products. I'm sure you can find a buttload more of weird Amazon products. You know what? You can go ahead and buy them because you can be the only one to say that you have like a roast beef bath soak thing, and that's what you can come to Lyft with whenever we eventually have that. You can come to the party, you smell like a roast beef sandwich.
Please don't.
So, what we have next for you guys is that we are just going to have a little lesson on reconciliation. So, that seems like a big word, but we'll get into that further. But I do have a question for you, Ethan. Have you ever listened to a bad band before where the music doesn't even sound like music?
Yes, I have. And you actually showed me this. It's Mongolian throat singing.
So, not the Lyft band.
No.
Okay.
That was mean, Gary. Mongolian throat singing, if you haven't heard it, look it up. Gary showed me this. It's basically just people, like, sounds like they're coughing phlegm up, and it's technically music.
All right, you're talking about The Who. The Who, like that's a good band. It's not like the WHO Who, but it's like HU.
Definitely not a good band.
It's like heavy metal throat singing.
I would like to see, like, them in concert, though. Do they have concerts?
Oh yeah. They have like mosh pits and everything.
Like, people dance around to throat singing.
Oh, they're not dancing. They're like mosh pit. You know what that?
Yeah,
they
like headbanging.
beat each other up and
Yeah,
things like
okay.
that.
Wow,
Mongolian throat
that's
singing.
intense.
Okay, but all right. So I personally like Mongolian throat singing just because it's pretty cool. But when you listen to bands that sound awful, the chances are that the harmony or the members of the band are out of tune with each other or they're off beat. And when that happens, it makes the whole sound or the whole song sound awful. So depending whether they get their act together or not, it could make the whole act awful. And I want to read this verse to you guys. This is from Matthew 5:24. It says, "First go and be reconciled to them, and then come over and offer your gift." Now, what does this verse have to do with bad music? Well, in this verse, Jesus, who is talking, is telling his followers, his disciples, to reconcile with each other. And I keep using the word reconcile, and if you don't know what reconcile is, it's just another way of saying to make harmony. So let's see how I put those two together, the band and the harmony with people. So when we're out of sync with people, it is like a terrible band. It throws everything off. So, Ethan, has there ever been a time where you had a bad fight with a friend, or like either a bad fight or a disagreement? And how was that relationship afterward, and did you ever fix it?
I've definitely had a disagreement with a friend. Definitely had a fight with a friend. I think that's just how guys are. We fight all the time, but we would make up fast. But the thing is, it's kind of awkward when you're like, all right, I forgive you, but like I'm still kind of mad at you. So I guess it's not really true like forgiveness, or you're not really like fully reconciled with that person, because that there's still awkwardness. So I guess it just takes you to just be the bigger person, like apologize, and just to let everything go.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you fixed it before, right?
Yeah.
It was fine. But there was that awkward place where like you would kind of walk into the room if they were there in the class, and you see them, and there's that like that tension that you feel, and it doesn't go away until you reconcile with that person. You go, it's like, okay, I messed up. You don't say that you messed up. You're like, hey, I'm sorry what I did. Hope that we can still be friends over this. Get over that, and then it's fine.
Yeah.
So Jesus is saying that when we're in a tense relationship, we need to reconcile that relationship before we go to worship God. And now, that's not saying that if we're in a bad situation all the time, or say we're not getting along with somebody, we have to reconcile with that person before going to church. That's not what he's saying at all. He's saying whenever we do reconcile with that person, it clears our hearts and our minds so that we can worship God properly.
Oh, okay.
Because think, if you're like worshiping God, but you're in the back of your head, you're thinking, oh, why did my friend do this? I hate him for doing this. Or like, why did this happen? It's distracting you from God. And so once you fix that, you can worship God properly. And so if you need to fix a relationship, friendship, make sure you call or send that person a text. That's what you can do after this. If you think of that one person you're struggling with right now that you used to be really good friends with, and you're just having like a bout going on, send a text to them, call them, say, let's reconcile, let's fix this. You don't have to use the word reconcile; it make you sound like a nerd, but not that there's anything wrong with being a nerd.
New cool.
Yeah. So, and when you do that, when you reconcile with that person, you could have a positive influence on your friend. And when other people see that, oh wow, they just had a big fight and now they're friends together, that shows that they can do the same thing as well. You're having that positive influence over everyone. So, last thing I want to share, ask you tonight, Ethan. Do you have any advice that you want to share with everyone tonight?
First bit of advice: do not listen to Mongolian throat singing. I promise you, it's terrible. Second piece, I would just say, if you are holding a grudge, I would challenge you, just like Gary, to send that text, make a phone call, meet in person, and to fully forgive that person. Don't hold a grudge, because really when you hold a grudge, it's just holding you back.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
Okay, awesome. So there you have it. That's our little diva, a little message to you guys. So this Sunday is Father's Day, so we do have a video for you, but after that video, we're going to have a special guest come up, and it's going to be pretty cool. So go ahead and show that Father's Day video.
Hey, Dad.
Hey,
I got you a tie for, Father's Day at work.
I don't like it.
Sparkly. I also got you a hat.
I already got one.
Slippers.
Ooh, these are not cute.
A wig.
Once again, no. Here, I want to try it on.
Full news.
We don't even have a pole.
Ears.
What that do I look like? A Disney princess? Well, thank you.
Mask.
For what?
Your face. Like,
What are you trying to say? Oh, cleansing, I'm sure.
flowers.
These remind me of your mother.
Welcome back, everybody. So obviously, hopefully your dad doesn't respond in such a way with those hard-earned gifts that you got for them. But, celebrate with your dads, your grandfathers, whoever it may be, this Sunday. But we got a special guest. This is Diamond. You guys heard of her, seen her around. And so, Diamond, now that you're on, and did you listen to Ethan and I when we're talking?
Yes.
Oh, good. So, we're talking about reconciliation and how it's good to not make sure that there's not conflict between two people, multiple people, especially good friends. So, kind of the same question that I had for Ethan. Have you ever been in a fight with a friend or a family member?
Yes, a few of them.
Because if you said no, I know you'd be lying. Yeah. So, was the relationship a little awkward after that fight or that disagreement?
Yeah, it was kind of really tense between us. Like we had to go off our separate ways for a while, not be around each other. It could have gotten worse. More fights could have broke out. So yeah.
Gotcha. So, and did you reconcile with friends or the family that you? Okay, good. So, obviously that feels better afterwards whenever you do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you ever walked into a room, especially with your brothers, after you got in a huge fight, and maybe you got in trouble with your mom or your dad, grounded you guys, and you walk into the room, and maybe it was your brother's faults that you all got in trouble, and then you walk into the room, and then it's really awkward.
Yeah.
But then you guys talk about it later, and then it's all fine until the next situation happens, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to think of a time that you have reconciled with somebody. How did it feel afterwards?
Kind of like a weight was lifted, not like you forgot what happened or anything like that, but it's just like you moved on. So okay, we did that, but let's reconcile. We can't hold grudges. Got to forgive one another no matter what the person did, and it felt so much better afterwards.
Awesome. And do you think it saved that relationship that you've reconciled?
Yes, because I've seen relationships that didn't reconcile and just didn't turn out well. So yeah, it definitely saved it.
Oh, so awesome. So since we're talking about reconciliation, these things happen kind of random, and sometimes you have to be quick on your feet when you're thinking about certain things. So we have a game to play, and it's called Think Fast. So what this game is entailing is that I'm going to read a card, and then you have 1 second to think of an answer. Okay? So I want you to go first. You're going to test me. So here's your cards here. You're just going to go ahead and read it. Okay? And then there's not really a competition. It's really to test how fast of a thinker you could be. So go ahead and get started with the first one.
Okay. If you had to make up a language, what would it be called?
Ooga Booga.
Okay, Gary. Who would you go with to a costume party?
Santa Claus.
That's a good one. Say something serious.
Why do you have to say something like that to me?
Oh, I didn't know you could do it. I did not think you could do it. How heavy is a duck?
355 pounds.
I'm not surprised you knew that. What did you order on Amazon last night?
A yodeling pickle.
I thought it would be the cat butt tissue holder.
No, that's next week. That's next week.
Oh.
So you kind of get the game?
Yeah.
All right, so I got similar questions for you. They're not the same, but you have 1 second to answer them. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right. Who stole the eggs?
My dad.
How old is Pastor Aaron?
45.
You watching? What are birds made of?
Feathers.
Why is the sun so hot?
Because God made it that way.
Oh, all right, that's a good one. That's a good one. You ready for the last one?
I think.
If you can go on a trip, where would you go?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay. Why would you go to Hawaii? No, this isn't part of the game. I'm just wondering.
It just seems really pretty there. We're already planning on going, so.
When?
None of your business.
All right. Well, I'll ask your brothers when that is, and I'll go with you guys. So,
Okay, yeah, bring Allie.
All right, I'll bring Allie. So there you have it. This is Diamond. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, that was a fun game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we have going on here is that we're gonna cue to Ethan. He has a game for us.
What's up, guys? We have a game here. We have Dimitri and Dante. Say hi, guys. Okay, so the game is called Back to Back. And you guys are going to use your brother skills. You're going to hook arms. They're already sitting. You're going to hook arms, and you're going to try to stand up. And I know you guys have already tried this, so it's easy. But I'm going to place stuff in front of you, and you're going to have to stand up first, and then you're going to have to go back down and pick it up. And the only time you can unhook arms is when you're sitting fully down. Okay? All right, so first challenge, you got to stand up. Hopefully you guys don't fall off stage. So pretty easy, right? All right, now we're going to put that in front of you. Now you got to sit back down, hook arms, sit back down. Okay, now you can unhook. Now pick it up, hook arms again. So now stand up. Uh-oh, you're close to the stage. I really hope you guys don't fall. All right. Is this hard?
Yes, it's very hard
Why is it hard?
because we're like falling apart.
Okay, I'll take the slipper now. Now there's a kitty cat over here. Go ahead, same thing. Don't fall off stage. My only wish. Now stand back up, hook arms. They're getting a workout. They're going to be sweaty by the end of this. I'll take the cat now. Oh, a pretty flower. Okay, there we go. Go ahead. Last thing, you guys think you can do it? Yeah. All right, Mickey Mouse ears. So, last thing. Go ahead. There we go. Wow. Round of applause at home. You can unhook arms. I have just a couple questions to ask you guys. Step over here. Step over here. So, you guys, was that difficult?
Yes, very difficult.
Why was it difficult?
Because how much in unison we had to be.
So you had to be in unison, you had teamwork, right? Yeah. So, if you were holding a grudge and you were mad at him, your brother, would it be a little harder?
Yeah, I'd probably throw him off.
You would throw your brother off if you were mad, right? Absolutely. Yeah, so you guys had to be reconciled to do that. Yeah. If you were holding a grudge, you probably would have thrown each other off stage, wrecked the whole crew, like the camera would have been flipped over, would have ruined GCY Live, but glad you guys are in a good mood right now. You're not mad at one another. Good teamwork. I'm proud of you guys. I'm glad you got in a workout, trying to stay fit during this quarantine, but thanks for joining us.
Of course.
So now we're going to have a quick video called Dude Imperfect. I hope you guys enjoy it. Come on, line up. He's so funny.
I'm Brock.
I'm Brad. And this is my twin, Chet. Chet, turn around.
Oh, sorry.
And we're Dude Imperfect.
Dad, and this is the twin dunk.
Chad, you're supposed to make it, dude.
Yo, this is Brock on the Rocket, and I'm ready to rock your world. I'm trying to shoot it, man. This is Dude Imperfect, and this is the cameraman shot. Top right. Oh, too far. A little more than there for top right. I didn't even hit the back. Oh, yeah!
because I don't care who. Let's go.
That's a great video.
That is an awesome video. So I didn't know you guys were so talented.
Oh yeah, we're great. We're better than We're better than Dude Perfect.
Okay.
To believe it, I would rather watch that any day.
Any day.
Any day of the week.
Yeah. So you want to challenge them to come to Hermitage, Pennsylvania,
Yes.
and do a video together?
Yes, we'll make a whole event out of it. And
Hey.
hey, we made one shot, and I'm sure they miss a lot of shots. They don't just add it to. They don't add it to the
yeah.
video, obviously. So at least we're humble and we add those shots.
Yeah. They're probably not going to come.
No, probably not.
No. But, so yeah, thank you for joining us tonight. I do want to remind you that in 2 weeks we have our summer party. So I hope you guys will be there. We will have food. We will have drinks. We will have games that you love, like 9 Square and whatever else, cornhole, volleyball, things like that. Maybe a fire of some sort. Who knows? But come see us. We'd love to see you guys back. And we do have something that we wanted to remind you guys too.
So last week we announced the Snooze Spots Challenge. And it was from that video of Andrew sleeping in random places.
Oh, yeah.
He was on the toilet. He was outside cuddling with a fire hydrant. So you guys need to send or post your best sleeping photo, I guess. If one of your friends snapped a picture when you're sleeping, made fun of you, turn that in. If you want to just pretend that you're sleeping in a weird spot, then you can do that. Post that on Instagram, tag GCY. I know that we have Andrew Bucci, he did it already, and Rachel Lego did it.
Yeah.
And she was on a lawnmower sleeping.
on a lawnmower.
Yeah, so very impressive stuff.
Yeah. It wasn't very impressive with Andrew. I mean, he
was
probably
at
does
his
that all the
desk.
time.
It was
He
funny.
probably sleeps all the
It was
time.
funny though.
Yeah.
But you guys have one more week left to turn in these photos.
One more week. All you got to do is you just put it on Instagram,
Yeah.
and you challenge other people to do it. I mean, you guys do that all the time with random stuff. So why not this random one?
There you go. So do it. Maybe you'll win a prize. Maybe not. You'll be featured here on GCY Live. Maybe. We'll watch.
You'll get to be featured with our huge subscriber list.
Yeah.
And speaking of subscribers, what do they need to do?
Subscribe, like our channel, send it out to all your friends, hit the reminder button. We like to annoy you guys, so we want to do it even more. Hit the reminder button.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, that about wraps it up. So thank you guys for joining us for GCY Live. We will see you this Sunday
On Lift Live.
on Lift Live at 6 o'clock. See you then.
guys.